Good morning, guys. How are you today? I know this might be a little bit of a weird angle, but I am currently doing dishes. I thought I would come on and basically I'm going to give you like a week in my life. I am going to start vlogging. I thought it would be interesting to kind of share what me and my husband are up to. And sharing my everyday life. I was actually already at work this morning, and now I am just doing up some dishes. I'm actually going to try that hack I saw. I think it's on like TikTok, where, I mean, this isn't bad, but I definitely had chili in here and it sat overnight. And now the bottom of my bowl has like the orange nasties on it. So I saw a hack. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but you basically take some paper towel and you just like fold it in half, I guess. I'm gonna rinse this out so then I'm actually doing it the right way. But basically you take your container, I believe you put some soap in the bottom of it. Oh, that's bright. But you put some soap in the bottom. So I'm just doing a little squirt like that. And then you add in some water. I did about that much. And then you place your paper towel inside. And I need the lid, which I also wasn't prepared for because that is also in the sink. So give me a second here. The lid isn't bad, I don't think. Yeah, the lid looks fine. Which we also got these containers as a wedding present. Then, oh, I might need some more water because that paper towel actually soaked up like the majority of it. But, so you do that, and then I believe you just kind of like, I'm going to let mine sit for a little bit. And then after it's been sitting for a while, apparently you just like shake it pretty aggressively, I guess. So, as I was saying before I decided to try that hack out and show you guys if it actually works, I thought I would start showing you guys my life. I'm not sure how many people are going to be interested in it because, let's be honest here, I don't really do a heck of a lot that's like super exciting that a lot of people would want to watch. However, I just think it's kind of neat. My favorite type of videos to watch are definitely vlog style videos. I just really like seeing like what people do and like their routines and stuff like that. I guess I'm a little nosy. It's really none of my business, but I do follow a lot of family vloggers, and I actually, yeah, so I figured I would give it a shot. I also thought I work for a fire alarm company, and it is not the norm to see a female in that position that I'm in. So I thought it would be kind of neat to kind of just show you guys what my job in a way is like, and give you guys a glimpse into that as well. I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of interest in that. However, it is also a field that not a lot of people even know exists. When I say that I am a fire alarm technician, people are like, what does that even mean? So I guess I will answer that question for you, because you may also be one of those people that are wondering, what do you even do? What is a fire alarm technician? Long story short, I basically go into businesses and, you know, residential settings and just confirm that the fire alarm system is working correctly. So like pull stations, I will actually go into a building, pull the pull station, and confirm that, you know, if someone were in an emergency and needed to pull that pull station, the alarms are going off and it's actually functioning properly. That is a law here. It is something that building owners are legally required to do. On top of that, I do like service work. So if there is anything that is broken, we will go in and, you know, do a service call and fix it, because that is also, you know, a requirement. They are required to have it in working order condition. So that is definitely a big requirement of my job. And, you know, it's a huge problem if there is a fire alarm system that isn't functioning correctly. So the majority of my days, I go in, test and inspect. It's not unusual for me to be on one job site for, depends on the size of the building, but I could be there for like 2 weeks. I've been places for months before. So we do some fairly big buildings. So yeah, this morning actually was, I mean, it's a Tuesday and I'm filming this. So this morning I went in and I did a bypass. So we don't take the entire system offline. We just bypass certain areas or devices that contractors are working on, because a lot of these buildings are monitored with a like call center that will basically, if there's a fire alarm or a smoke detector or something that goes off, these centers are notified and they will actually call the fire department before like a bystander calls the fire department. So when I go in to do these bypasses, we are bypassing certain detectors or pull stations or sprinkler devices that contractors are working on. That way, when they are doing work, the monitoring company isn't phoning the fire department thinking that they need to go because there was an alarm, when in reality it's just a contractor. So I went in, did that this morning. So I went to the city for 7, did that, and then I actually recently got, well, back in August, so I guess recently, got married, and I finally just got my marriage certificate in the mail yesterday. So I've been like anxiously waiting to change my last name. So once I was done my bypass, I went to Service Ontario and I managed to legally change my last name on my driver's license and my health card. So this morning, while I have some time before doing some online work-related tasks, I figured I would try and call the majority of places that I need to inform that my last name has changed, like the CRA. I had to find out information on how I go about changing my SIM card, like if my number changes or what the process is with that. So I figured that out. I had to call, you know, the banks. I need to take care of like hydro and our oil company. All of these things need to be addressed. It is a lot, but once I'm finished with that, that's super exciting because that means that I am done. So I am trying to finish up a couple dishes here, and then I guess I will take you into the office and show you my office setup space that I have going on. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish up these dishes. I only have a couple things left, and I will see you in a bit. Well, I definitely finished up all my dishes, and then I realized that I forgot one in here. So I'm gonna let this soak for a little bit, as well as that. because that was from my lunch yesterday. So I do apologize for some of the angles, I guess, that my videos are going to be shot in. I am new at this, and for now, because I quite honestly can't afford the equipment to upgrade like my camera, I am going to be using the camera on my phone. So hopefully this is gonna work for now, and then I will upgrade to better quality cameras. But I wanted to show you what I have on the stove tonight while in my crock pot for supper. My sister-in-law actually started making this, and usually we have it as like a dip with Tostitos. Now my husband actually loves it, like loves this dip. So I made it a couple weekends ago, but it's chicken buffalo dip, chicken ranch buffalo dip, but it is quite the process. The way I did it, and I believe she does it, is like you boil your chicken and then you have to shred it, which is a task. I think I did like 4 or 6 chicken breasts the last time I made it, and it took forever. So I knew there had to be a way that it could be done better. So I did it in my crock pot today, and I just wanted to show you guys what it's looking like. It's been in here for about an hour at this point. So I just wanted to show you. And it is super easy. So tonight, whenever I take it out of my crock pot, I guess I will show you. Oh, it smells spicy. So here it is. It's basically, there is 4 chicken breasts in the bottom. I put a block of cream cheese, ranch salad dressing, as well as buffalo sauce for wings, buffalo wing sauce. So I am super excited. I also got this crock pot, I believe, for Christmas from my sister. What I love about it is that it actually has these little like safety handles. Oops. Doing 2 things at once here. These safety handles, so if I'm bringing it to somebody's house, I can just snap on those handles, and then it makes travel super, super easy. The LED screen on mine kind of messed up, but I know how the LED numbers work, so I'm
when I say that, I mean that I know it goes up in increments of 30.
So I'm really excited for supper, and I definitely will give you guys an update on that. So I am grabbing my work computer here. Oh, it's so heavy. And then I'm going to my office. So we have a spare room, and I guess I can show you the spare room. I just took some time and I actually cleaned today. There was a lot of clutter and stuff under the bed. So this is actually a couple things that I need to sell. Boots and shoes that never got worn, ordered the wrong size. But yeah, this is our spare room. And obviously the spare room has a closet. Well, because we only have a 2-bedroom bungalow, the basement is not finished. I wanted a spot where I could do my makeup. And this is my spot. That boa is from my bachelorette party, and these 2 lights here are actually from our wedding. So that is my spot. These drawers, I mean, obviously there's some things in here that are not ideal, such as the lighting. Like, that's really not that flattering. I'm like yellow in certain areas. But it is functional for my needs. I've got my laptop set up here, so I can do my editing will be happening here. And then whenever I'm actually at home having like a work from home day, I'm able to put my work computer on this table and I'm able to have it set up so I can do my work from home day. I definitely highly recommend a system similar to this. Vader, my dog is like right underneath my feet. Super, super obnoxious. So yeah, I definitely recommend a setup, something similar to this for anybody else who needs an at-home setting for work. Or even like to do your makeup and stuff. It actually works so well. So this morning when I was doing my makeup, I watch YouTube videos and stuff on my big monitor, which is right here. And then my laptop is right in front of me. So right now I'm going to spend some time doing a little bit of work. And then I guess I will check in with you guys a little bit later. I have to go back into the city today for 4 o'clock and it is 11 a.m. So I've got some time to do some work at home, some training videos, stuff like that. Sorry, I'm out of frame here, but yeah, so I'm going to spend some time and do that. Also, I ordered these glasses online from Zenny. Do not get me wrong. Zenny has really, really good... I'm just going to move you guys. You're kind of in an annoying spot for me. So sorry. This whole thing is going to take a little bit, but I promise you I will get a good system eventually in place here. Also, please, yeah, so anyways, I ordered these glasses online from Zenny about 2 years ago, give or take. Ordering glasses online is so tricky. I stocked these glasses too before I ordered them. And then after I ordered them, like I would look up the like the product number online on like Instagram, all of these, anywhere where I could find it. On Facebook, I would type in the name and I'm like, I love them. They're going to look so good. I can't wait till I get them. And then I got them. I like the look. They've got like black matte and the red is actually matte as well. I love that. However, I didn't realize how far down the frame was going to go. So they are actually a fairly big frame. It's very, very big. Yeah, it's a really big frame. And it comes down like pretty far on my face, which I don't think is the most flattering. I do like how they don't go too far up into my brows. That's kind of nice. However, if they like were a bit smaller, like there-ish even, and not as quite as wide, I think I would prefer them. But you know what? For the price that I paid for them, I really, really can't complain. It's not that bad. And that's about that. Oh, also, whenever I ordered them, I'm like, well, I'll be fancy and nice to my eyes, and I'll try out that light blocking filter thing that the film that they put on your glasses. I'm like, I'll try that. Got them, and I'm not sure if people can tell when they look at me, but there is definitely a tint to them. So whenever I'm looking through my glasses, things aren't as clear as they should be, if that makes any sense. Like it's almost like a little bit of a like yellowy tone, which I'm not a fan. So ideally, I think my perfect glasses would be similar, definitely like this style, not quite as big, and without that blue blocking light technology. I really, really don't like the way how it affects my vision, because I do wear these outside of just being on my computer. Oftentimes I was told from my eye doctor that it could help me with driving at night. So if I'm doing any nighttime driving, I will wear them. It's like 10 minutes of me blabbering on about my eyeglasses, so sorry. I'm gonna go back to work. So I have made it to work. I'm in this room by myself, by the way. So literally no one is on this floor. But it is time for me to rearm this panel. So I have bypassed things on the ground in the first floor here and in the stairwells. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to rearm the nodes that I bypassed this morning. And it is gonna beep at me every time. This is such a simple way to do this. The longest part about this whole process is literally me having to wait for the monitoring station to receive the alarms. That's honestly the longest part. But I'm just rearming everything and rechecking. Looks like I've rearmed everything correctly. I'm gonna do a quick reset here. And my system is normal. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, and if you can't tell, I am back where I was yesterday. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, and I need to do another bypass for this building, and then I am on my way to another building to do another bypass. So first, I am going to call the monitoring company and have them bypass troubles and supervisories, and then I am going to bypass the points for the contractors. So obviously I forgot to end my vlog yesterday, but I am going to do this work quickly and I will check in with you guys in a bit. So that was extremely easy, which I like. Basically, it took all of like 5 minutes to do, and I am done here. So now I am walking to head to a different building that I need to do the same thing with, although
This one, they have a points list already done, so I know what needs to be bypassed. The next building, I don't think they have a points list because I don't think it's a building we're doing. So I'm gonna have to look up my computer and figure out what points I need to bypass. I won't video there. So anyways, I gotta go. Hey guys, bad angle, but I just don't really want, whenever I'm filming these videos, for everybody to kind of, if anybody's able to pick up on what's in the background, just obviously safety issues. So it's gonna be questionable angles. But it is 7:30 and I am done the work that I need to do for the morning. So that building was actually super easy. There is a sprinkler technician on site who is doing some work, and there was a building maintenance gentleman on site whom was super helpful and already had the points that I needed disabled written down. Some sites do that. Other times they don't. And sometimes if I show up at a building, it could be a building that we are already doing work at, and we've done bypasses there before. So sometimes, like, my coworkers will leave the bypass point somewhere, like on a piece of paper for me. But now that I'm done with that, it is time for me to go home because I don't have to come back to the city until 3. However, the building maintenance, they kind of keep me posted so I can plan my day. But I am going to head home. I need to get some gas, so I'm gonna stop and get gas, and then I will go home and I will probably take a shower because it saves time from me having to do it tonight.
Hey guys, sorry if you can hear my little robot vacuum in the background of this little clip, but I thought I would check in with you guys. It's been a couple hours since you saw me at work. That went really, really well. I ended up getting home and spent some time just helping my dad out. We actually work for the same company, so I just needed to help him with some issues he was having. So I did that, took a shower, and I actually just got something to eat. I believe you also saw that in the last clip. So my French vanilla. And how cute is this mug my mom got for me? It says, "Even witches need coffee." This is more than likely backwards for you guys. Sorry, I don't know how to fix that yet. More time, and I will. I'm just moving my little table I have here because my vacuum is gonna hit it, and I'm gonna be really, really upset. Actually, I can just stick that on that table that you guys are sitting on right now. So, I am going to watch a few episodes of This Is Us and just kind of relax here for a little bit while I can, and then I will be probably getting ready to go to work and doing a little bit of editing. This is not a sponsored video, but for any of you that are wondering what kind of robotic vacuum I have, This is the one. It is Lafont. Works really well. I cleaned it under the bed, so I'm not worried about showing you on camera. But not sponsored. Works fantastic for a robot vacuum. The only places he really ever gets stuck is underneath the cupboards in the kitchen. He works so well. It's so convenient for anybody that, you know, works a full-time job and just doesn't have the time or energy, whatever it may be, to want to come home and do any vacuuming. So this thing works great to throw on during the day when you're at home, whatever. I will leave the link down below for you to purchase. I believe it's off of Amazon. There's even an app. You just need to connect it onto your Wi-Fi and it works great. There's even a QR code right on the vacuum, I believe, where it'll take you to get the app so you can control it right from your phone. It is fantastic. Highly recommend for the ease of the upkeep of vacuuming around your home.